Industrial clusters in Tamil Nadu. What is an industrial cluster? An industrial cluster is a group of firms in a defined area that share markets, technologies, and skills. SMEs packed together, collaborating and competing. Successful clusters show. Alfred Marshall noted these advantages. Later Italian districts popularized the idea. Proximity, specialization, collaboration, skills, and enabling policy. These form the cluster advantage. Clusters blend competition and cooperation to boost productivity and innovation. Now, a quick look at Tamil Nadu's industrial story. Industrial activity in Tamil Nadu has deep roots: textiles, shipbuilding, iron and pottery in pre-colonial times. Under colonial rule, cotton cultivation spread and port trade at Chennai and Tiruppur grew. Sivakasi's match factories emerged. Leather production grew in Dindigul, Vellore and Ambur. Post-independence, public units like the Integral Coach Factory in Chennai and BL in Tiruchirappalli anchored supplier ecosystems. Salem Steel Plant, 1973, added heavy industry to the mix. The 1970s-80s saw powerloom growth around Coimbatore, Tiruppur's knitwear boom, and Karuur's home furnishings rise. After 1990s liberalization, states competed with land and incentives, opening export markets and accelerating cluster growth. Public units, local skills, and export orientation set the stage for modern clusters. Next, major clusters and specializations across the state. Automotive: Chennai, Hosur, and Coimbatore. Chennai is nicknamed the Detroit of Asia, with assembly plants and component makers. Domestic pioneers like TVS and Ashok Leyland, and global players such as Hyundai and Renault Nissan anchor the cluster. Hosur hosts assembly and powertrain units. Coimbatore grows as a components hub. Textiles and knitwear across Coimbatore, Erode, Salem, Tiruppur, and Karuur. Coimbatore anchors spinning. Power looms in Erode and Salem support fabrics. Tiruppur's knitwear cluster accounts for roughly 80% of India's cotton knitwear exports and employs over 3 lakh people. Karuur specializes in home furnishings and exports. Leather clusters center on Vellore, Ranipet, Ambur, and Vaniyambadi, with processing in Dindigul, Erode, and Chennai. Tamil Nadu hosts about 60% of India's tanning capacity and 38% of footwear and leather products. Hundreds of units specialize across tanning, finishing, and export packing. Sivakasi is a highly specialized ecosystem for fireworks, matches, and printing solutions. It supplies about 90% of India's fireworks, 80% of safety matches, and 60% of offset printing. Many firms specialize in single steps: print, match head mix, packaging, creating an efficient supply chain. Electronics and IT: Chennai and Tier 2 cities host hardware and IT parks. Global names like Nokia, Foxconn, and Samsung set up around Chennai. SIPCOT created its SEZs to spread growth. These hubs illustrate how geography, skills, and policy align to create specialized clusters across Tamil Nadu. Why did clusters spread? 3 pillars: education, infrastructure, and active industrial promotion. Dense roads, reliable power, and ports reduced costs and connected firms to markets. Key agencies: SIPCOT, 1971, SIDCO, 1970, TIDCO, 1965, TIIC, 1949, and TANSI, 1965. Special economic zones and parks: Nanguneri, Vellore, Coimbatore, IT Parks, Hosur, Perambalur, Autocity, India-Singapore SEZ and the Bio-Pharma SEs, plus MEPZ in Chennai, estimated 1984. These policies drew FDI, built supplier networks and generated jobs. Next, the issues clusters now face and the road ahead. Challenges remain: polluting effluents from chemicals, textiles and leather harm health and water bodies. Automation reduces job creation and temporary contracts affect job quality. Opportunities include cleaner technology, deeper skills training, and improved MSME finance to upgrade clusters. The policy puzzle: cleaner growth, better quality jobs, and competitiveness together. Quick quiz. Which city is called Detroit of Asia? Tiruppur contributes roughly what share of India's cotton knitwear exports? Name 2 towns in the Vellore leather belt. Sivakasi contributes about what percentage of India's fireworks? Answers: Chennai, 80%, Ranipet/Amber/Vaniyambadi, 90%. If this helped, like, share and subscribe. Which cluster should we deep dive next? Tiruppur or Sivakasi?